Hi, Flosstube, it's Lisa Smith. I had a mulligan, so I'm trying again on shooting this video. Today is December 14th, and my channel is Kindred Stitcher. Thanks for swinging by and watching my video. If this is your first time coming by, thanks. And if you've been by before and you're just swinging by to see what's going on, thanks for coming back. So it's been a couple weeks, and what's been going on? Well, I had a birthday. Thank you for the people who sent me well wishes and little sweet gifts. I appreciate you. My sister and I went to see the Oregon Ducks play in the NCAA Division I volleyball tournament. And that was a blast. They hosted the first round, and they played, I can't remember who they played first, and then they played TCU, and that was a great game. They are out now, but they played Pitt, who's the number one seeded team in the whole bracket, and they went 5 sets, and it was extremely competitive. So they've done well this season. They started with they had graduated 6 seniors last year, so they have less experience, but they are coming on, doing very well. So then we had the Jingle Ball, and I had a Christmas party, and just, it seems like it's busy this time of year. There's so much going on. I can't go back and say what exactly did I do all the time, but the Christmas party was on Saturday, and then Friday I had something else I was doing. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Anyway, so we've been busy, and it's the middle of December. I've got most of my Christmas shopping done and wrapped. In fact, the table I'm using right now was a table that was in the shop that had a tablecloth on it and Christmas presents. So they're now on the shop floor while I shoot this video. So let's talk a little bit about stitching. What did I work on while I was gone? I worked on this. This was my Thanksgiving Day start. This is Blackbird Designs Winter. When I see this, I think Christmas. This looks somewhat Christmassy to me. When you do them all together, you get this beautiful compilation of 3 patterns. I don't know why there's not a spring one. I have no idea, but there's not a spring one. I decided just to stitch this, and I pulled the other border from the end and put it on this side. And here is how it turned out. It is adorable. It's about the size of my hand. And on Instagram, I asked you guys, if you're on Instagram, do you think I should frame it? Or do you think I should make a pillow out of it? And it was dead even for quite a while. And then the pillow finish kind of pulled ahead. I wouldn't mind making it a pillow and just putting pink ruched ribbon all the way around. That would be quite pretty. Also, I had some suggestions of flat fold finishing it, or flat fold finishing it on a book. That's a great idea too. Probably I'm not going to do anything this year. We're still building the house, and I don't know why it's just not done. The framing's not even done yet, but it's close. We're close to getting a roof on it. So not until I get in my house will I probably finish some of these things that I've been vigorously stitching on. So this is Blackbird Designs Winter. It's really adorable. I like the way it turned out quite a bit. Before I stitched on that, and I can't remember where I was last time I showed you this. I know I had started it. I don't remember where I was. This next one is Anne Perry. It's by 1884 Stitchery. I think this was produced by a different person before. It might have been Macintosh. I'm not sure. But she bought this company and recharted it. So it's available if you want to purchase it. I am stitching this on a 40 count. Here, let me put this in front of this so you can see it better. This is on I believe it's a 40 count. It might be vintage pecan butter. And so I love stitching on this. It has a lot of pink in it. And I finally got to the point where I'm stitching some of the gray to help balance it. And this house is gray and blue. I did a complete conversion. It's charted in DMC, and I picked overdyed cottons, which are my favorites. That are overdyed silks. So I'm going to come up a little bit closer, and you can see, isn't that little ship is adorable. It says the Royal Georgia, which must be the name of the ship, I think. This house is a ballasted stitch. It's every other, so it's like a checkerboard. And then so is the lean-to on the side. There's a lot more, there are a lot more birds to stitch in here. And then I've got this cartouche comes around. I'm trying to think. I think there's just alphabets up here and maybe a few borders. This was difficult to put down to work on the blackbird, but you know, it's all good. Then the last one, oh, and these are the colors that were in Ann Perry. Beautiful. And I want to show you, this is my friend Lisa Abbey. When I bought something on her Instagram sale, which she has occasionally where she makes pincushions and such, she made this little fob for me that goes on my, it's my floss jewelry, I call it, but it says Kindred Stitcher on it. Isn't that clever? She's so clever. She's so creative, that Lisa is. Plus her name's Lisa. So the last thing I worked on was a new start, and this is Fragments in Time 2023 by Summer House Stitch Works. You can download a free border pattern, which is what I did, and I have started on this. I bought a couple of Q snaps off of 123 Stitch because they're really not that expensive, but this one came like this, and I have redone it like 4 times. There's just no evening that out. I think I'll have to heat it up and bend it. But this is, isn't this pretty? I really like this a lot. And this, the border really adds some dimension, I think, to the piece. I did use the call for colors with the exception of the red. I changed it from chili pepper, which is called for, and it is a more kind of a, almost like an orangey red, sort of a burnt orange, to Ruby Slipper by Gentle Arts, which is a truer red. And I really like that. I think I'm going to spend some time, and I'm just going to build out all of the squares. There's 8 of these in total. Then I can work on the rest of the border and the inside of the squares throughout the year. The border here, there's like a wavy border that goes through the middle. I'm going to do that last because I'm not convinced that I'm going to use the green and blue that is recommended or charted for it. Let me bring this closer so you can see. It's that blue and that kind of chartreuse green, which I like the chartreuse green. It adds dimension, but I don't know that I want it to be a focal point. So the pieces, and this is the order. Oh, let me see. I dropped my piece of paper. I won't give you the order this time, but these are the Fragments in Time pieces. That's number 4. This is number 6. I didn't put these in order. Sorry. This is number 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 5. This is what I just did. Now, these are the order in which they were released. I don't remember. I don't think she gives you a recommendation of how to put them, like how to place them. I think we just all choose that on our own. I did look up the hashtag Fragments in Time 2023, and there are some people who have posted their results, their status on that hashtag. And one person did it without any of the borders, just put them together, and that looks beautiful as well. So that is the cross stitch that I've been working on. I just want to say thank you to some friends who sent me some goodies for my birthday. My friend Charlene sent me this beautiful tassel. Isn't that gorgeous? She wrapped the present in fabric instead of wrapping paper, which is genius. And she gave me a little Soie d'Alger box. I'm sorry. It's not Soie d'Alger. I'm not sure who it's by. Anyway, and it has a sweet little kit in here with a You and I and Friends pattern that doesn't have a picture. But I love You and I and Friends. They have more specialty stitches usually in them. and they are sweet and simple. So thank you so much for that. And she also sent me a little Thanksgiving something. Isn't this cute? Wouldn't this be cute with a couple little stand-ups on it? And she sent me a vintage pattern, which I love all of these. And she sent me this awesome book, American Sampler, Folk Art. So I love folk art. I think that's why I like Teresa Kogut so much, because her stuff is so folk art-ish. And I have painted in the past, so I love folk art stuff. And so this is just eye candy. It's got samplers, it's got quilts, but it also has things like whirligigs and weather vanes and pottery and decoys, and it's got cool stuff in it. It's a great book. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Very, very kind. My sister gave me these. How cute is that? I think she got them off of Etsy. A bag of strawberries, which I love this. Look at that fabric. It'd be so fun at a display. My mom gave me, okay, I've never seen this. I have actually seen this little iron, but this is one of the things that intrigues me. You take it out of the box. It has its own case, which I think is amazing. So I love things that are where they're supposed to be. They have their own place to be. I love it. So thank you, Mom. And my friend Joanne sent me a thank you and a Thanksgiving card. Isn't this cute? This is Mary Engelbright. And she sent me some ribbon, which this would be perfect on the Blackbird design. Oh, this would be perfect on the Blackbird Designs winner. That's very timely. And my friend Kim sent me this. I love this. This is a plum street. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Does it go that way? I think it goes this way. Oh, it's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of Regina Heibel by With I Needle and Thread, where it's very kind of ghosty, soft colors. So thanks, Kim. I appreciate you. All right. This is going to be a quick video, I think. He thinks it's going to be pretty quick. I have a giveaway. In fact, let me talk a little bit about that. So when I was at the Jingle Ball, I did speed dating, if you will. And one of the first people I saw was April and her daughter Haley from Crafty Bluebonnet. And how fantastic is it when you can connect with people through something like the Jingle Ball? We just chatted for quite a bit, and we decided she offered to give 3 patterns away to one per viewer for 3 viewers. And so if you would like to win a free Etsy, it's a PDF download, so it's open anywhere in the world. You can write the word bonnet, BONNET, in the comments below. And I'll pick 3 people who will get in touch with April. I'll have you get in touch with her to claim your gift. So please be 18. Like, don't send me stuff if you're not 18. You have to be an adult to play this game. Let's see. So the other thing is I have a couple of patterns. We're coming up to Christmas already. It's like 10 days away, 11 days away already. And so what will be around the corner? Valentine's Day. I have a couple of special patterns. This one is called Love Song. Isn't this beautiful? And this is by, who is this by? I don't even know who it is by. It's from the Stitching Bee. Let me see if I can find out, because I'm sure somebody will want to know. Oh, please. Or Four Oaks, F-O-U-R, Oaks, O-A-K-S, Designs. They were out of Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if they're still around. So if you would like this pattern, please comment love in the comments below. And another one by Nan at the Threadwork Primitives is Wandering Heart. This is adorable. It says, bind my wandering heart to thee. How sweet is this? So if you would like this one, please write the word heart in the comments below. And I will choose winners next time. So I did buy 1,000,000 patterns. I didn't buy 1,000,000. I bought some patterns at the Jingle Ball. When I was there, some people were like, I haven't decided yet. I don't really know. Well, I went through, I was like, yes, 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 yes. So those will be coming in the mail. And the next time I see you, I'll probably show you what I got. Also, I've been waiting for this, A Primitive Christmas. This magazine is a Primitive Place magazine. You can look online. I'm at aprimitiveplacemagazine.com. I ordered it. It's a Christmas edition, and it's just lots and lots of eye candy. I like primitive. I will say I like pretty primitive. I don't necessarily want it to look like it's been run over by the FedEx truck, but I do like something that has been enjoyed before. I do like that look. Also, my favorite regional craft store, Craft Warehouse, is closing their store in Salem, Oregon, which is so sad. I'm so bummed. I'm gonna have to go see what, if I can find anything in their clearance. When I was there, I got this panel of these. It's basically strips. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might put these like on the bottom of a towel and make fun towels out of them. I think it's pretty much the same on this side. So that was fun. I decided to pick that up. No rush. I'll just probably add that to my stash. And I subscribed to a newsletter. I thought I would show you what this comes as. This is Doreen Frost. And her, what does she call her? I think it's Musings from Doreen Frost. The Little House Gazette. She makes like a newsletter. And it's sort of like an old time. Like I remember when things would come in the mail. This has snippets of recipes and little stories that she tells. It's on beautiful paper. A lot of times there's a pattern to make something like this. She does wool applique. Her stuff is adorable. And I have several of these. So if you're interested, it's just like a little treat that comes. She puts them out once every other month. And truly, I wait for my husband to be gone so I can just open it and pour myself through every word on the page because it's so pretty and it's so sweet. So I recommend that. Now, I took advantage of some Black Friday sales. I have the 2 Blackbirds that were most recently released in 2024. I think earlier this year I hadn't bought them yet. I bought them both to add to my collection because we're all collectors. Also from this was in the same order. That was from Country Sampler. Winter Wood Thrush. Artful Offerings. I'm telling you, their stuff is adorable. Look at this. I'm tempted to start this one. Although I have the Advent box from Teresa Kitten Stitcher, and I would start everything in there. I'm going to show you that stuff. I'm sure you've seen it on Instagram and YouTube. I'll show you what we've got so far, but that box is fantastic. And I have only ever bought a box. The 2 Kitten Stitcher Advent boxes are the only boxes I've ever bought. So I'm not a big box buyer, but they have not failed to impress me. So there's that one. I have how many times have I shown you Minnick and Simpson fabric? Okay, because Laurie Simpson shows stuff on Etsy and she is trying to, I think, kit up as much of the remaining stock that they have and be done with it because they're gonna retire. So she posted that everything was half off on her Etsy site. And I bought this kit. I already have this pattern. It's in my craft room, which is in totes somewhere in the shop. But I love this pattern. And she had the kit. So I bought it for half price. I bought it. Look at those colors. And there was more that came with it. I assume this might be binding or I'm not sure what it's for. It just probably didn't fit all in the bag. So I bought that. Let me tuck this in here so it doesn't get misplaced. And I'm like, what does this kit go to? There. I also bought this pattern because their stuff is all red, white, and blue. I don't think that would be too bad to do, honestly. It's beautiful. And then the last one is this one. I'm going to take it out because it comes with applique pieces to make this. Is that not gorgeous? Heartfield. So all of that applique, I mean, you could not make this all the way. You could just make that center panel or do something completely different all around it. But that panel is so pretty. I didn't buy it. There was no kits for it. If there was a kit, I probably would have bought the kit. But I bought the pattern, and it's pretty intricate, and it comes in a big packet like that. So I'm going to move things around a little bit here. Probably put some of the stuff on the floor next to me to create room. And my friend Olivia from Hillside Rookery, she's so funny, she cracks me up. She had a sale going on, a Black Friday sale, and then this pattern came out at the same time. I love the Kathy Barrick stockings. I'm a huge fan. I have several of them. I haven't stitched any yet, but I love the shape and form of these, and how beautiful is this? I don't know if you all have bought that or seen it, but I could not wait. And then I also pre-ordered the threads. So she puts them in a cute little packet like this. And so here are the NPIs that go with it. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can make these somewhat pretty. Probably not, but aren't those colors fantastic? Look at that one. Woo! I might start that one on New Year's Day. We'll see. I don't know. And she sent me, I mean, come on. The stocking, the colors. You had to. I love Olivia. She's a true friend. And, you know, I think now that I look back at the Blackbird books and the Artful Offerings, I think I might have gotten that one from Sherry at Colorado Cross Stitcher. Because I know I got this from Country Sampler. Now that I look at it, I'm like, this is definitely Country Sampler. Peace and Goodwill. Several people have already stitched this. It's so beautiful. Her touch. She has such a sweet touch to her stuff. This is with needle and thread. Also, this one with the cartouche. Let It Snow. Gorgeous. This one is Hobby House. I had not seen this one except on the Country Sampler's website. I'm sure it's probably on Hobby House's website too. That's beautiful. And then this one from Hobby House. Merry Christmas. If you're not on Country Sampler's newsletter, I don't even read the text. I just look at the pictures. And what I didn't know until, I don't know why I didn't know it. When you touch the picture, it links you right to the site to, so you can put it in your cart. And I was like, well, that makes it easy. Because sometimes there's not a name on there. And there's a reason why. Because it's linked right to the site. This one's beautiful. Merry Christmas. I have wanted this one ever since I saw it. This is Siren Stitch Works. I love patriotic stitching. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know I'm a nut for patriotic stitching. So I bought that. All right. Should we look at the Kitten Stitcher Advent? All right, let's do it. Trish, she's Preb409 from Instagram. She's like, I watch this every day. I watch your Insta story every day to see what you're opening. I have the time to commit about 3 minutes every morning to open a pattern of the day, the number for that day, show it on Insta stories, and that's what I can do. Right? Some people, I admire you when you can do the whole videos and around Vlogmas and all that. There's a lot of that going on. My friend Lori Textiles, she does a great job. She has been, she did a Slow Christmas or something like that last year, which was really popular. All right, so the first one in the Advent box is Noel by Blackbird Designs. I think Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher, no, Holly from Mrs. Jones. She did this one. I think she started it and finished it already. And I may not get these in order. I might, if I turn the pile over, I will. All right. This one I love. Cross Stitch Antiques. Oh, look at that beautiful pattern. Jeez. Yep. So there's that one. There is a variety of General Arts threads, all Christmas names, like mistletoe and holly, and that was great. Some trims from, oh, this is, you guys, Lady Dot Creates. Some trims. I think this one goes with the next. Yes, this one goes with this pattern from Samplers Not Forgotten. And this is Home for Christmas. This little one here, that trim is the one that came with Lady Dot Creates. I cannot tell you how much I love this one. Kimberly Nugent has got my number. This is Snow Day by Heartstring Samplery. What an adorable, adorable little stocking. And these are little tiny stockings. I have a couple of patterns of hers that I have done. Let's see. Keeping this in order. Liz Matthews, Comfort and Joy. That's adorable. Adorable is going to be my name of the day. Leela Studio Joy. Absolutely everything in here I would stitch. This is Dames of the Needle, and it is a little kit to make. Let's see if I've got a picture. I think there's a picture in here. A little ornament, kind of a scrappy primitive ornament. Oops, I don't want to lose anything. From Needlework Press, 4 red alphabets. She's got 6 and 7, now she has 4. Look at this. Wouldn't this be pretty if you just did a long on a band and wrapped around a spool? That's what I'm thinking for that bottom one. That's a potential. Then Paulette, A Merry Gentleman. I mean, come on. How adorable is that? Reflet de Soie is Melina Gambit, 1897. Sweet little red sampler. And Stacy Nash, Mary Chickmas Pinkeep. Stacy Nash cracks me up. Then today's was Teresa Kogut, Sweet Moon. I mean, Teresa, come on. How stinking adorable is that? It says, "Oh, sweet moonshine, so bright, help me guide my sleigh tonight." Nobody does Santa's better than Teresa Kogut. So these are still left to open. I love doing this. I'm going to be sad when it's done. No lie. I tell my husband it's a little bit of a thrill every morning before I go to work to see what's in the present box for me. But even good things have their end, right? So I will probably not come back before Christmas. And the next video you see will be a whip parade. I have cut a couple of my whips out of I'm going to either decommission them or gift them away. One of them's a Mirabilia that's pretty sizable. I think I told you in my last video, or maybe the video before that. I'm currently at 27 whips, I believe, and I wanted to be in the 20s at the end of this year, so I probably won't start anything before New Year's. So, and on New Year's Day, I plan to start the Jenny Bean for the Parlor series, which is our friend Pam, it's her chemotherapy stitch. So I will start that in honor of Pam on New Year's Day. Also, there's another one that I might start with Celeste from Celeste Creates. We'll see. You guys, I'm incorrigible. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas. Take care, and may the joy of the season bless you.